So the search is real. I've been looking for a streamlined backpack that I can do everything with. The Echo Pack is out of Kifaru's everyday carry line. And I think that this pack is kind of what I've been looking for. The streamlined pack. This pack is only 25 liters. It doesn't really look like it's 25 liters. It gets out of your way when you need to, and you guys already know I really like Kifaru stuff. The materials that they use, the way that they put the attention to detail, the way that they kind of think about this pack and how it's going to work, I really enjoy it. Let me give you some of the specs, and then we're gonna get right to some of the coolest sections of this pack right here. Now, I already said it's 25.5 liters. Doesn't look that way. The dimensions, 19 inches tall, 10 inches wide, and it can expand out to 10 inches. Let's get back to that in a second. The pack itself is kind of light. It's only 2.5 pounds. So it's right in there. A really good weight for 25 liters. So the whole pack is made out of 500D Cordura on the outside body, which is a great material for everyday carry. It's rugged, it's tough, it's gonna last a really, really long time. I wanna get back. I don't wanna tease you too much. I wanna show you about this 25 liters because when I pulled it out of the box, I was like, there's no way. There's no way in the world this pack is 25 liters. But it's got a party trick, y'all. So back here, it's got a zipper. And what this zipper does is it expands a gusset with this pack. So if you're out, you're having a good time, pick something up that you didn't come with originally that morning or that afternoon, whatever, you got an extra space where you can store stuff. Like if you carrying a jacket, you got your bag packed out, but if you're carrying that jacket in the morning because it's cold and you need some extra space, this gusset will help you out. Expand it, and you can get an extra, I think it's like 3 or 4 liters right there, just with this extra gusset down here at the bottom, which is an excellent thing. That's probably number one of my favorite things with this pack right here, is that extra gusset. And it's really easy to zip this whole thing back up when you don't need the gusset. The zippers on side of this pack on the exterior, I think they're a number 8. And they're the same size zippers throughout the pack. Let's go to the next thing that I really enjoy about this pack. It's the use of this bungee and also, like, I call these beaver tails. Some people call them stickets, but whatever. These pockets on the outside. So for me, the bungees, I'm always kind of worried about if I stick something in the bungees, like a jacket or something, is it going to be there when I get to my destination, or is it going to like slide out? Now, that might be an irrational fear. They actually do put a nice little keeper right here so you can like really cinch the whole thing down. But so for those who are comfortable with that, if you got like some wet shoes or wet clothes, you want to hook it to the outside of the bag, there you go. Now, my thing, I love these type of pockets. I've loved these type of pockets since when I was reviewing North Face bags way back in the day. These pockets are great, so they allow you to quickly access anything that's, that you're storing. So in there, I got the Evergoods cap one. So I just got this thing, but I'm testing it out. It's pretty damn cool, actually. It's pretty damn cool. So yeah, I just stuck that in there, and it just lives in there. And I keep my electronic kit in there, so that's something I'm grabbing for a lot. So the next thing, that was number 2. We keeping track, right? Number 3 on this pack are the grab handles. Grab handles, George? Yes. The grab handles on this pack are excellent. Nice grab handle on the bottom. You can get a real great grip on this. Like if you put it in an overhead bin, you want to pull it out. Great grab on the top as well. It's like a folded over piece of nylon webbing, but the webbing itself is just a little chunkier, a little. It's just got a more refined feel in your hand. Definitely like it. So that was number 3. Number 4 has got to be the water bottle pockets on these packs, and they use the same material as they use for the pocket in the front, or beaver tail, or stick it, or whatever the hell people call that thing. So these water bottle pockets are great, and they accept these large 32-ounce Nalgene bottles like it's nothing. So you can stick this thing in here. and you know, it just conforms, it stretches, it holds it in there really well. At no point did I feel like, oh, my water bottle is gonna come out. So that's a great thing. So let's go ahead and just, those are kind of the 4 things that I really enjoy about this pack. Let's go ahead and walk around the rest of the pack, right? In the bottom of the pack, you got some lashing points, if you guys can see that. So some Molly / Pals webbings, you know, places some nylon webbing where you can lash maybe a bedroll or a sit pad. Maybe you're taking this for a hike on the on this pack. This should have been number 5, is this pocket right here. It's a great size, quick access pocket right here. Inside, it's lined with that VX material. We got VX in this pack, so it's white in the interior. It's a really great size. So you got my keys in there, I got my wallet in there, and it also has like a little key ring portion in there. It's a little short and it's a plastic clip. You guys already know how I feel about that. I like the metal, but the white lining makes it really easy for you to see anything in there. And then you got the Kifaru, like just below it, you got the Kifaru tag, which is excellent. I love the rhinoceros. It just looks mean. It's a mean animal, and it's a bad animal. I think it's one of the meanest there in the jungle. But yeah, so let's flip around to the back of the pack right here and talk about the back. So you got these 2 little tabs right here, and that's for you to attach a pocket. Kifaru sells a lot of additional items on their website. I think they have one that's called a Sherman pocket. It really gives you some more organization if you want to. So you can hook that right here. So they leave you like just the attachment points on the back. On the side right here, you got a place where you can run your hydration hoses out. It's just a little, you know, if you're looking at this pack, you'll never notice it, but it's got a little place for the hose to come out, right? The shoulder straps themselves are nice. They're not contoured like very aggressively, so they should fit a lot of different body shapes, and I actually like that a whole lot. The density of this padding is good. You have a sternum strap on this pack. Like I said, it's 25 liters, expandable out to 25 liters. I think it usually sits around like 20, 21 liters. So I will probably not be using a sternum strap too much on this pack. So, and if you are, one thing that I wish Kifaru would do is kind of clean up these straps. This is a very long strap to be just out. So, you know, something simple that you could just roll up, maybe some Velcro or some spandex, something like that. Great webbing. So let's talk about the back panel. Nothing really, you know, too impressive about this back panel. Just, you know, this mesh strip in the middle. Now the mesh is quality. You know, the mesh on the back of the shoulder straps and the back panel is quality, but you know, it's not a whole lot going on right there. So, and one thing I would say about this, you know, this pack is, I know Kifaru advertises this in their everyday carry line, and they say you can also do like hiking with it and stuff like that. So they didn't put a frame sheet in this pack. I really would have appreciated a frame sheet. Like if I'm carrying stuff, especially stuff that's sharp, you feel all of it in your back, and it really, like when we get inside of the pack, we'll go ahead and get inside of the pack. The pack doesn't have too much structure by itself. So they do say that you can buy the Bane frame sheet and add it to this pack, but I really wish it would have came with the pack. I think that's an extra like 12 or 20 bucks or something like that. Yeah, I would have included it because this pack needs a frame sheet, you know, so because there's going to be a lot of people that want the frame sheet and just a little bit of people that's going to be like, you know what, I'm going to take my frame sheet out because I want to be active and I want the pack to move with me. So I wish they would have included a frame sheet. So inside of the pack itself, we'll move around and talk about the interior a little bit. You're meted right here by this pocket. This is something that Kifaru adds to a lot of their packs. This is called a chamber pocket, and you don't see too many companies add, you know, accessories and pockets like this for free. They usually charge you for them, so I appreciate that. You pull this backwards and you get to this sleeve back here. Now you can use this for your hydration bladder. I think it's really designed for your hydration bladder. But me being hard-headed, I put my my laptop in there because there's no laptop sleeve. So everyday carry packs with no laptop sleeves, I don't know. I don't know about that. I mean, I love the ones that kind of double and do both, but I feel like if you say that this pack is an everyday carry pack, a part of my everyday carry and a lot of the people I know is a laptop. So laptop sleeve is a must for me. So I just kind of like did what I kind of did with this, you know, put it in there. This is a 15-inch Dell XPS. It did fit in there, but it's not suspended or anything like that. So yeah, I really wish that it was a laptop sleeve. And then you can kind of see what I'm saying. As this pack comes to you, it's not going to have any type of rigidity in the back panel. So that frame sheet for me is necessary. It's a must. Now inside, I really like what Kifaru is doing. They take the VX21, bring it into this pack right here. They step their game way up with, you know, using this as their lining material. So I actually like that a lot. It's beautiful. It's beautiful inside. It's like a nice home inside. Like I want to move in. This is my little notebook, and then inside here I have the Cap 2 by Evergoods. You know, they make, I think that's one of Evergoods' best claim to fame right there, is these organizers. So inside here, they do have like a mesh panel. The mesh that Kifaru uses is excellent, guys. I mean, it's right up there, maybe even a little step above Mystery Ranch's mesh. You got your zippers in there, and this pocket in the front, this is the front of the bag, right? So there's a pocket on the front of the bag. It's large enough to take my my Sony XM3 overhead headphones, so it's a pretty good size pocket, right? So that's that. You got a lot of space, enough space, you know, for a lunch, and then this is not expanded, so enough space for a lunch, everyday carry stuff, and everything for you. I think it's a perfect size, and that expandability is a great thing. I wish more packs did it so seamlessly. A lot of packs have the expandability, but they make it a little, like it's a little bulky and it's a little cumbersome to move the pack from like a smaller size to a bigger size. Now, one more thing about this pack, and it's something I've talked about Kifaru before, is the colors. Now, for an everyday carry pack, I want to take this pack with me everywhere. I want to take it in the office. So for me to take this pack into the office, it needs to have a laptop sleeve. I need to have a back panel, and I need some different colors. Coyote is cool. Coyote is cool if you're going in the woods. I use Coyote all the time. I'm a hunter, so yeah. But for everyday carry pack, a black pack, I think, this is just me, I think that you need a black pack in the lineup. They got Coyote, they have green and multicam. Green I might be able to get away with, but just give me regular black, you know, just a regular black. It's kind of the same thing that I said about the Antero. I said that about the Antero and the Checkpoint as well. Give me a black pack. I think that people be more willing to purchase these Kifaru packs if they were black. And you can they just go into an environment a little bit better. This looks like, you know, I might be taking a 6-point buck home, you know, when I go into the office. It just does. So I don't know what to do. I love Kifaru stuff, but the colors, come on, the colors, you gotta give me just a regular color. Now we gotta talk about the price. And the price on this pack, you know, Kifaru, USA made company. They do excellent stuff. I'm not taking anything away from the quality of this pack. The price is $350, and that is steep for a pack that does not have a frame sheet, and it's in a color that I don't know, as I'm going to be very limited to use. So I'm basically limited to, once I pay my $350, I already know that I'm not going to be able to take this pack into the office. So it's like a very slim use case for this pack. I don't know. I know Kifaru uses USA made product materials, USA made labor, and you know, all of that, and I love that. But when you look at the market and you start comparing, you know, this pack up against some other packs that can kind of do the same thing, it makes it hard. So you really have to have love for Kifaru, which I do, because I've enjoyed using this even though it hasn't done everything I needed to do. Guys, if you if you like this video, man, hit the thumbs up button. If you loved it, subscribe to the channel, because we always got room for more subscribers. If you got questions about everyday carry packs, because this is what I do, we're everyday carry packs. If you got questions, leave them down there in the comments and I'll try to get back to you. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.